What is going on, YouTube? So quick update on my $2,500 BMW 335i. This is a quick review of this really cheap Amazon aluminum valve cover, which I'll link in the description below. This car has 174,000 miles on it, and when I bought it, it was leaking oil like crazy. The valve cover I thought was just the gasket leaking, but turns out the valve cover itself is cracked all to pieces. It was just old and brittle and just complete garbage. So I replaced this valve cover along with that PCV valve tube, whatever you want to call it, with an upgraded aluminum valve as well. These come with a factory plastic, I wouldn't even say factory, but Chinese plastic valve, and I did not trust it. Did not trust the valve cover gasket that it came with. So I used a factory OEM Elring gasket and slapped everything together. It comes with new 8.8 bolts, and the factory bolts will not work because these holes are not machined out big enough to allow the little sleeves and the OEM bolts to fit through. But these bolts can handle a lot of torque because I was torquing these down to 8 Newton meters, and my torque wrench is not calibrated. And honestly, I don't know how much torque is on these bolts, but it's a lot, and they did not strip out, and the valve cover did not break. I've heard reviews of other brands of aluminum valve covers breaking. So this particular one is pretty stout, comes with the stickers, and it has this nice like metallic flake paint job on it. It looks really good, and it's going to be sad when I have to cover everything up. But I will say, guys, this valve cover, when I first put it on and I torqued everything to what I thought was originally 8 Newton meters, took it for a test drive down a wide open throttle pull, and I had a misfire on cylinder 3, came back, pulled the coil out, and it was soaked in motor oil. All the bolts had loosened up, completely backed out. So we retorqued everything, went back out, did another pull, and then I had a misfire on cylinder 6. Pulled that coil out, guess what? Covered in oil, so everything had backed out again. So I said screw it, and I pulled every single bolt out, used this orange thread locker on every single bolt, retorqued everything, and now we are golden. As you guys can see, I have these really cool oil leak indicators that you can see I have shoved into the coil housings, I guess on top of the head basically. And so far no leaks. The Loctite really did help, or this thread locker I should say. So if you guys are in the market looking for one of these valve covers, it's a great valve cover, don't get me wrong. As soon as I got it on and everything's torqued, I haven't had a single leak, no misfires, we're doing great. But I will say, guys, these bolts are going to back out unless you use some type of thread locker. So there's my quick review on the Amazon aluminum valve cover special.